Did you know that ancient Chinese emperors used to have a royal dragon tamer? This seems like kind of a crazy idea, because dragons were a mythological creature. But what if I told you they weren't so mythological? You see, the term dinosaur was invented in 1842, long after these Chinese emperors were taming dragons. I've always been fascinated by dinosaurs, and recently I've discovered that there's the possibility that they lived at the same time as humans. Well, this really intrigued me, and I've been researching for a few months now, further back into that. Today, I will tell you about the archaeological proof that humans and dinosaurs existed together, the historical evidence, as by the human side, that humans and dinosaurs lived together, and why some scientists today may claim that that wasn't so. There's a lot of archaeological proof that dinosaurs and humans lived at the same time, but recently, Helen Fields of the Smithsonian Magazine, in the May 2006 article, has written about one of her recent discoveries of a T-Rex bone in Montana. This bone contained red blood cells that were still almost functioning, as in they hadn't fossilized yet, which isn't possible if this bone was anywhere over 100,000 years old. Another quite obvious thing is that in ancient stream beds in both Arizona and Texas, human and dinosaur footprints have been found in the same mud layer, as in one or the other was chasing, like as in hunting prey. Eric Lyon and Cal Butt of Apologetics Press, in the article Physical Evidence of the Coexistence of Dinosaurs and Humans, claim that there is ample proof of the existence of dinosaurs just on the historical evidence and artwork that humans have created, because some of it is so exquisite, so unique, that it couldn't have been based off of just bones. In the article Ancient Dinosaur Depictions on the Genesis Park website, it goes into detail about a couple of different examples. In Cambodia, on different temples, there are reliefs and statues that are exactly like a Stegosaurus. In China, they have jade carvings in the exact of what they call Triceratops, or three-horned dragon. This dragon that we see in their depictions is almost exactly the Triceratops that we imagine when we see a fossil today. In America, though, the American Indians had cave paintings of dinosaurs, and they could be found all across the nation. But the most obvious evidence is in Africa, where they tell stories of a flying beast that hunted almost anything and was enormous. This is quite obviously a flying dinosaur. They also speak of sauropods in the Congo River basin, that when they stepped into the river, it would flood. The Bible speaks of, in Job 40 and 41, Leviathan and Behemoth, two immense dinosaurs. They speak of them as beasts to be feared and respected, but Leviathan is probably a plesiosaur, and Behemoth is just a sauropod. The Chinese speak of their jade dragons as a sign of royalty, and they've even named a year, like one in every 12 years for the Chinese is the year of the dragon. This is to show respect for this king of beasts. The Babylonians, in their ancient temples and palaces, have lions and dragons, lions being the king of mammals, and dragons, or dinosaurs, being the king of beasts. But the real question is, why do scientists hide this from us today? Well, it's kind of simple, really. If dinosaurs actually didn't die out 65 million years ago, as they claim, then it would throw off all of their evolutionary concepts and cause them to rescind much of what they say. This would cause them to have to redo all of this hard work and time that they put into, and force them to admit they're wrong, which may hurt their future research opportunities and could hurt them getting more money in the future and getting paid. It would also cause a lot of effort to re-educate everyone in this world, which put together, those are two very big things. Which is why today's scientists don't neglect their work and they lie to us. Because the effort that would it take to re-educate us, and the money would be millions to billions of dollars. And honestly, it's just not worth it, because this isn't a life or death situation and it doesn't really affect us. So there's no need to go back on it. Today I have told you about the archaeological proof that dinosaurs and humans lived together. I've told you about the historical proof from the human side as to why dinosaurs and humans coexisted, and I've explained as to why scientists believe this isn't so. I hope I've persuaded you today that dinosaurs and humans coexisted and worked together, or maybe not so much, as they might have been fighting each other. And maybe, just maybe, there might still be dinosaurs out there. Thank you.